So just thought I would give you an actual tour of the makeover of my space. I might look a bit nervous. That's because just before we started filming, there was a gigantic spider up on the wall there, and I couldn't do anything else until my husband removed that. So thank you for that. Anyway, this is where I keep a lot of my stuff that I use, just so that it's easy and open to lay my hands on. Like little bottles that I can put UV resin in, or paint, or anything like that. A few bits of cardboard which come in handy from time to time. My UV resin. These little things are very useful because of all the pockets they have. And this is an 8 by 8 foot square. It's a growing tent, really. But I didn't want to do my resin in the house. So this is located in our basement, hence the big spider. So that I can ventilate and keep the resin fumes out of the actual house. It's much healthier, okay? A few more things I've got over here. Masks, various. I have all my mixing pots and things in here. Sticks. More mixing sticks. Pipettes. Silicone mats. Safety glasses and apron. I keep a few little molds in here as well. This one's got protection equipment like gloves, more masks, and the infamous white T-Vec suit. On this side, I keep a lot of mica powders, and I tip them upside down so that I can see the colours. And I try to put them in groups, but they sometimes stray, you know. Down here is where I keep all my new molds, or molds that I haven't used yet. Just cover it in plastic to keep some of the dust and cat hair out. But this is where I like to keep some of my molds for future use. I've got some new lights. I've got this. It's on a little tripod. You can turn it up. There's several controls on the back there which control the brightness. And I also have another little light perched up here, which you can fiddle around with, brightness and everything. This one does warm yellow light and white light, so it's got quite a lot of different settings. Hot air gun, which helps me, especially in the winter when it's cold and my resins, this whole space I have to heat it, and the resin needs heating, so I just hold that over the pot that I'm doing the resin in just to warm it up and make, you know, the two halves of the resin mix better. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. This is my leveling table where everything goes to cure. That can be tricky trying to get that level, but it's a process, and once you get it level, good to go. Also, the thing on the back, I just wanted, instead of having the silver walls to stare at, which also increases the light intensity, it makes glare, I thought it would be nice to have something a little bit more homely. So I like this. I chose, this is a shower curtain, as are the green ones on the side. And they're just held up with shower curtain hooks, which if I want to change this, all I have to do is unhook it and hook up a new one. Otherwise, it was all silver like this. Now, I've been working down here for several years, and I've only just thought of this idea of putting up a frieze or shower curtain, so I get there in the end. Okay, and so because this is only 8 feet by 8 feet, I don't have space to put everything in there. So some things have migrated outside. This is all stained glass stuff, but this is mica powders, glitters, foil, various things. I've got my chameleon powders there, the alcohol inks, various other little things that I use to decorate. And as I showed you inside, all the moulds that are new or that I haven't used yet, I keep them in there so they're close at hand. These are more moulds that I have used, like this is the whale that I did, trinket box planter, various other things in there. The Ace of Spades boxes, which are some of my favourites. So these are out here, and I have drawers full of moulds. I've tried to keep them flat where possible. So you can see I'm kind of overflowing with moulds and what have you. And the most important thing is that everything's down in the basement. So even though these moulds are in the light, which can damage them, they're in the cool. So I don't think they'll come to much harm. So that's about it. My workspace, which I call the Lair. So when I'm going to go off to do a project, I say to my husband, okay, I'm off to the Lair. And he knows exactly where to find me and what I'm up to. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that. Just a quickie on where I work with what I do. And hopefully it will give you some ideas as to what you can achieve and the kinds of things that maybe you can use for a workspace if you don't have anything in your house or you don't want to work with resin in your house. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye for now.